You've probably heard about how you can donate your blood plasma for a pretty decent chunk of change. In fact, we've done a video on that already. Besides plasma though, there's another bodily fluid that is in high demand. This video is going to be all about selling your sperm and just how much your swimmers are actually worth. As it turns out, donating sperm is a pretty decent way of supplementing your income. However, there are definitely a few important details on this one that you'll especially have to consider. Stick around and we'll cover everything you need to know. What you can earn. The process of selling your sperm to a sperm bank is pretty straightforward. Most locations will give you about $100 per donation, and you can typically donate up to 3 times a week. Additionally, you can earn another $500 or so for referrals if you can recommend qualified donors. So that means you're earning about $1,000 a month on the low end. Benefits of donating. Besides serving as an additional source of income, there are a number of other compelling reasons to donate your sperm. For one, you'll be doing a public service, as many couples aren't able to conceive on their own. Many donation centers even offer their donors free medical services in the form of wellness examinations, as long as they remain active donors. And some even extend this courtesy to former donors who have left the program. Also, when applying to become a donor, you'll be given a comprehensive genetic test. These tests ensure that your sperm are healthy while screening you for various genetic conditions. This gives sperm banks the information they need, but can also provide you with important health insights. Of course, clients who are looking to conceive children with your sperm will want to be assured that you're the right fit. So these tests end up benefiting everyone involved. How to qualify. Only about 5% of applicants qualify to be sperm donors. You can be immediately disqualified for a number of reasons, including if you've had a family history of certain diseases, like cystic fibrosis or sickle cell anemia. Or if you're a male who has sex with other males, use intravenous drugs, or if you visited areas with high level of AIDS cases and have had intercourse in those areas. During the screening process, you'll have to undergo an extensive interview about your sexual history, family background, and reasons for wanting to donate. As we've already touched on, you'll also have to submit your sperm and blood to be analyzed. This both ensures that your sperm are capable of conceiving a child and that you aren't infected with diseases like HIV or hepatitis B. As such, you should be prepared to wait anywhere from 2 to 6 months after applying to learn whether or not you qualify. The donation process. Now this is the easy part. You'll be directed to a private room which is typically stocked with pornographic material and given a sterile container to collect your semen sample. Once you produce your sample, it gets mixed with a cryopreservative solution, sealed into vials, and then frozen with liquid nitrogen. When needed, the sample is thawed and used for in vitro fertilization or intrauterine insemination. Disadvantages of donating. As we said, donating sperm may not be as easy as it sounds. To qualify as a donor, you'll have to be committed to donating sperm on a weekly basis. Some applicants might be put off by the number of tests and screenings that you'll have to undergo. To remain qualified, you'll also have to stay on top of your sexual health. While ideally this is probably something that you are already doing, it does mean that you'll have to make sure you're consistently practicing safe sex. Furthermore, before each donation, you'll be asked to not ejaculate for 1 or 2 days beforehand. A few other factors to consider include the long wait list, which can be up to 6 months, and the fact that donors are not typically anonymous. If your sperm is used to produce a child, they could contact you once they turn 18. Lastly, you may want to consider how your friends and family will react to you becoming a donor. Although there are clear benefits to it, it still has a stigma that not everyone can overcome. The bottom line. Becoming a sperm donor isn't for everyone. In fact, most people won't even qualify. But for those that do, it can be a pretty lucrative side hustle. Sperm donors can make up to $12,000 a year, and in some cases, even more. While that might sound pretty tempting, everyone should definitely take the time to consider this decision seriously. On the other hand, blood plasma donation is much more straightforward, so be sure to check out this video here for everything you need to know about that. We'll see you in the next video.